But I still got a little bit of finish work, and then I had a little bit of a problem there with the surface finish on these, and it wasn't too much, a little bit of work there, but there is going to be the support for the nuts, and I got both of them fit in here, and I think it's going to be pretty sassy and also pretty strong. Well, it was a little tight getting it in there, and it's holding its own in there, and I will have to grind a little bit off of the back of the cross figure there to the plate itself, and but I tell you what, I got it. It's pretty darn close in there, and actually that radius fits pretty nice right there. Some probably just a little dress up on that. Now we're going to get ready, and we're going to go ahead and put a clamp on here. And we've got this lead screw shimmed for exact center line, so we know that we're not twisting, we're not forming. We got this to where we got a little bit of rattle on both sides, so that we know we're not squeezing in, pushing out in that fashion there. There will be a little bit of flex, a little bit of give. And the nut's not going to go any farther than, well, about another inch up here. So it's not going to bottom out hard against here anyway. So there's always going to be a little bit of a flex capabilities in this. I'm going to go ahead and put one of these big clamps here. We're just trying to bring this in. And then we're going to tap this up. And we're going to tap it straight in line. We're not going to stress any of this out, and we're going to confirm on our measurements here. And forward, aft. That looks good. Alright, we got a set of transfer punches here, and we're reaching in here. We don't have this welded or tacked to our slug here yet. We're going to go ahead and we're going to transfer punch the mounting holes. We're going to drill these mounting holes before we do the welding on that. Must have a piece of splat or something in there. No. Alright, we got good marks there. Alright, we're going to drill the 4 bolts there. Let's go transfer punch the ones on the other side. Alright, we got 4 good marks on each side. We're going to go ahead and drill those. Alright, let's go get a sharp drill bit. This may be one. Hey, makes a chip. All right, we'll just show you one. How's that? Shoot me. Just like that, right in there. All right, we're getting ready. We're going to make the last move of the carriage here, and then we're going to lock it down. Because we're going to be finalizing the timing of the lead screws and the upper shafts. We're going to be putting together the flange and the tube that's going to come down and join the grab the TV. We will be cutting out the bracket that will be bolting onto the back of the TV and creating all of that scenario. When we weld this flange onto the shaft, we're also going to be installing the new sprocket, and we got in a reamer today for the hub, because the little servo motor that's going to rotate the TV once it's in the down position, it's got a metric shaft on it, so we had to have a 12mm reamer for that. Now, and these are out of the 3/16 plate, and then we did take 10 thousandths off of each side of the sprockets. The other thing that we did different, and we learned a lot about sprockets, because when you get into punching in all your particulars for a individual pitch, diameter, number of teeth and everything else, it's, I mean, we always say geared teeth or sprocket teeth, but it's not really the top or the point of a sprocket that is important. It's more so the radius in the bottom for where the roller sets, and of course the rolling or leading edge is the slope of approach for that roller, and we went ahead and we added a radius in on the top of these to it was very important on the pinion, because it really comes in tight around the pinion, and that rolls in a little bit tighter than the big one here. So we kind of did learn a little bit on that. This is ready to put in our pattern that's going to match the nut, and we'll be creating a lockdown on it. So when this all comes apart to weld that flange on, we're going to be tying in all the final details at this end here as well. Alright? Now, so once we lock this to this bar here, will be square, car to elevator chassis. And then we're going to go ahead, and that's when we'll put our nuts down. We'll tack weld our nuts to our carriers. They're bolted in now, and those are finalized.